just ask it here, and we'll see what happens. Okay? Sure. Ah, I made it work. So remember when we were trying to generate indices. We did this in one of the labs and a couple of other places. We didn't want our indices to match. So 2, 1 and 1, 2. If you're pulling from the same, if we have points, yeah, it's not a good one. Right? If we have something like this W list and we want to match a cow with a pig and a cow with a horse and a cow with a camel, but a pig and a cow are the same as a cow and a pig, right? This was in one of your homework assignments. Then what we want to do, right? Then we want to generate unique indices, and 2, 1, right? 2, 1 is the same match as 1, 2. Yeah, and it would generate it in exactly in exactly the other order, right? So this would give you right 2, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, right? So instead of 1, 4, you've generated 4, 1, and that's all that's doing. And that was just and the whole demonstration there was to show you that you could, one, generate, use multiple values over here, and two, that you could filter on both of those values. Okay? Cool. Yeah, I like these. These are kind of fun. I don't use them in practice all that much, mainly because they're not always, they're fun to do, and in certain circumstances, they make the code more understandable. But in other circumstances, they don't make the code more understandable. And it gets into this, as computer scientists, we can make things as complicated as we want, and you want to make sure that you make things understandable. But they're fun, and they're very useful in situations where you would have to write like 1,000 small one-line routines. Use them all you want in those situations, particularly when you're using a lambda. Okay? Anybody else? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you can turn in your lab. I mean, what he's saying is he's unable to check you off for the attendance, because they want you there when they want you there continuously for that period of time. But you can still get points for the lab by submitting it on Submittee. And if you think you were there more of the time than not, and you want to talk to the TA, reach out to the TA, not the mentor. But that's what's going on, is they're applying this as a they want you there. It's supposed to be a collaborative working time, and if you're not engaged, then it's hard to say that you've actually attended. So that'll lose you some point. Even if they don't check you off for the attendance, you will still get points for the rest of the lab. You'll lose some points for the attendance part. But please turn in the rest of your lab tonight. Okay? Shoot. Figuratively. Mm-hmm. It's the combined thing, because once we give out a hint, it's gonna go to everybody. So it'll be both classes together. Yep. But I expect she's gonna give the same spiel today. So I hopefully we'll hit that. Okay. Pretty quickly. Yep. Do you know when it ends? I don't. It ends on the 11th. So we will. I'm not going to say a continuous, but we'll do a running total. If you guys hit 50% in the next day or so, we'll give you a clue, or a hint, not a clue. It's not. We're not. Yeah, Clint. We'll give you a clue, and then once it's closed out, it's closed out. I mean, you guys, no one else can submit, but we'll give you clues or hints up through the end of it, and we'll probably do those on a running basis. Like we'll check tomorrow, check Wednesday. So, okay. Cool. You're welcome. Anybody else? All right. If you need to talk to me privately, please hang on. Everybody else, it's been really a lot of fun, and I'll do one more of these lectures, but it's going to be free form, and you guys are going to have to ask questions or encouraged to ask questions, and I'm going to talk to one more student offline. Thank you.